So a great way to start your day is the 5 Tibetan Rites, also known as the Fountain of Youth. So this is 5 very simple exercises with a particular kind of breathing, and at the end of it you've got a really full body, warmed up, worked out, really flowing breath, and you feel completely energized for your day, so you might not even want your coffee afterwards. So each one of these you can do any number of times up to 21. You don't have to do them all the same number of times, but do keep to this order. Okay? So the very first one is simple. You put your arms all the way out and you're going to spin in a clockwise direction. This clockwise spinning is best done when you fix on a point, so that you turn your head as little as possible and then you won't get so dizzy. I'll count for you. Don't feel like you have to do 21. Stop when you feel that you need to stop if you get too dizzy. You don't have to do it particularly fast or slow. Find a speed that works for you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then taking a deep breath in, take your arms all the way up, and as you breathe out, then go so, and repeat. Bring the hands to center and just pause after each rite, spending a moment to breathe. For the next one. So the second one is also very simple. Put your hands underneath your body. That supports your lower back. And there's 2 versions here. So one version on the inhale, you lift the legs up and the head towards them, so the upper back and the head come off the ground as much as you can comfortably, and down. Or the slightly simpler version, if you want to start with, is on the inhale, you bring the knees and the head towards each other. So from here on in, every time you breathe out, you're making a shh sound. So again, any number that feels right for you, up to 21. Breathing in. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Bend the knees. Place your hands with the thumbs touching and the first fingers touching over the navel and relax here, breathing normally. Right, 3. So for this one, you're on your knees, toes can be turned or tucked, and hands are resting on the back. Once again, we're taking an inhale through the nose, this time coming backwards, and as you exhale, coming up, forcing the air through your teeth. So if you want to make it slightly less of a back bend, you can keep the arms as they are and just gently bending from there. Be mindful of your back. Remember, do only as many as feels right for you. You can always build up to 21. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And gently sitting back, resting the palms, relaxing and breathing normally here for a moment before moving on to the next. Right 4. So for this one, come to sitting. Take the feet to about hip width apart and the hands with the fingers facing towards the body if possible. If your shoulder rotation means you can't do that for the upwards, then that is the case. Most of us it's possible. So if it isn't possible, then you can put your hands in a different direction, but this offers the most support to the body and the wrists. If you have wrist issues, you could also do it by resting on your fists, but unless you have an issue with your wrist, I wouldn't recommend that. So in this position, you're going to take a breath up, dropping the head back only if it's comfortable, and come down as far back towards your hands and sitting as you can. The more you do it, the easier it will become to move back to that position. There's a simplified version where you just lift up and you drop down centrally where you are on the breath out. So, any number of times up to 21, not more than 21. Remember, you can build up, so take it easy and do what feels right for you today. Breathe in and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And resting for a moment, knees bent, hands resting on the belly, around the belly button, breathing your natural breath here. Right 5. It's the last one, I think my favourite one. Coming to all fours, turn your toes and push up to down dog or triangle. And on the inhale, coming forwards, lifting the head, breathing in through the nose as you breathe out, pushing back up. The modification, if you think that's a bit too intense for you, is to start with the inhale, with the spine dropped, hips high, on all fours, and coming to the same exhale. So whichever one you choose, any number up to 21 times, not more than 21 times. Remember, you can start with a lower number and build up to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then sit back towards your heels and let the body rest here. Breathing your natural breath. And then begin to slowly, when you're ready, uncurl the body, coming all the way back up. And taking a moment to pause here. And then you're ready to enjoy the rest of your day. If you want to keep a record of how many times you do each one, so you can see your progress as you build them up. Remember, you don't have to do them all the same number of times, just none of them more than 21 times. If at any point you start to feel sick or nauseous or just incredibly tired, dizzy, remember, listen to your body, pause, and just decide whether you feel like it's the right thing for you to do right now. Stop if you need to, and come back to it when you can. When you've got used to doing this practice, the whole thing should take you less than 15 minutes. And it can really make a difference to the clarity and energy you have to see you through the rest of your day.